Hey, okay. So I realized my first live cut off like after I said I think the first way to find clients. So I'm just going to redo the whole thing. Again, I'm in my car parked. I got the baby in the background, climbing around, but we're going to work with it, right? Okay. So what I want to do today is tell you the 4 main ways you can kickstart your freelance journey and find clients. So I'm going to actually give you 4 ways and then a bonus. So number 1 is going to be leveraging social media. Okay. So, think about Facebook groups, even like Instagram. So you can, what you're really going to focus on doing here is finding where you, like the people you want to serve, hang out. So, say you are a VA for health coaches, right? You're going to look for health coach groups, right? And then what you can do in there, a lot of times they will either straight up ask, hey, I need a VA, I need a social media manager, whatever. Or what they'll do is they're going to ask a question, and you are going to know the answer to that question because you are doing that type of work. So you could say maybe they're looking for a social media, like a way to schedule out their social posts. And if you're a social media manager, you could say, hey, I actually do this for my clients all the time. These are the like top 3 ones that we like, or here's the top free one, here's the top paid one. So you're positioning yourself as the expert. Hey, I do this for people all the time. Or I'm doing this for clients. And 2, you're answering their question. And that's going to build trust and start to build a relationship. And a lot of times what they'll do is they will send you a message, maybe ask you more information. You can really start building that rapport. Sometimes other people will actually see that comment and reach out to you. I've had that happen before. He's touching my radio. That is one way, number 1. Okay, number 2 is going to be reaching out to people that you already know. Okay, this is called your warm network. And this is not the icky, hey girl, haven't seen you in 10 years, buy my product, hire me. This is not that. Okay, I've gotten those messages. I don't like the way they make me feel. I don't like sending them, so I don't. What I have done that has worked really well is I actually will think of, like, in my network, okay, who do I know that's a business owner or that knows business owners? And I'll reach out to them and say, hey, Lucy, I wanted to reach out to you. I know you have a ton of connections in the small business world, or I know you know a ton of entrepreneurs. I just started off on my virtual assistant journey. If you know of anyone in your circle that would be interested in those kinds of services, I would be so grateful for an introduction. So you're not over here being like, hey, Lucy, hey, we haven't talked, like, buy my thing. You're saying, hey, Lucy, like, I know you have a lot of connections. Like, I would so appreciate even just an introduction. And that way, the ball's in their court, and 90% of the time people love to help. They're like, oh my gosh, yes. I've gotten clients that way, right? Okay, so that is number 2. Number 3 is going to be platforms like Upwork. There's also one called Fiverr. Are you stuck? So what you can do is, those are freelancer platforms, and you can go and create a profile on Upwork or Fiverr, and he's climbing all over the place. You could create a profile on Upwork or Fiverr, and, like, you know, you could say what you do. I'm a virtual assistant. I'm a social media manager. I specialize in, small businesses or human resources or whatever it may be, right? So you create that profile on Upwork, and then there are entrepreneurs and business owners that look for freelancers there. So, like, they'll list a job. Hey, I need a virtual assistant. Hey, I need a bookkeeper. Hey, I need a blog writer. right? And then you can go in and apply for some of those opportunities. They call it submitting a proposal. So it's been a hot minute since I've been on Upwork. I know you can create a profile for free. I think they give you so many, like, they're called connects, at least that's what they used to be called, to apply to different opportunities. And then after that, you kind of have to pay to play. So that's an option if that's a little more comfortable for you. And then the other, number 4 is cold pitching. In this one, I get a lot of kind of like resistance or like, I don't know. And I don't blame you, because I was the exact same way. Like, when somebody told me to try that, I was like, excuse me? No way. But I decided to give it a shot, and it's actually how I got most of my clients. Like, I would say 85% of my clients came from cold pitching. So for me, it was worth it. And this is basically, you just kind of like look up who your target market was. So me, I was a content writer that really specialized in human resources, because that was my background, right? So I would just like Google HR consulting firms, and I would find an email and say like, hey, do you ever outsource your blogs to freelancers? I'd love to help. Here's my portfolio. Here's a little bit about me. Here's a link to schedule a call, right? So, and like I said, I gotten a ton of clients that way. I've had people go, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you reached out to me, because, like, I've been looking for someone like you. And it was just really awesome. So those are the 4 main ways. My bonus way, number 5, is going to be something I personally don't really do anymore, but don't knock it, right? It's just the stage of life I'm in. And that is, number 5 is attending events, networking events. So for me personally, I have 3 kids under the age of 5. We're always on the go. Like, little man's over there in the back, just chilling, right? So I don't personally go to those networking events anymore, but I'm like, they are really great. A lot of times you can find like mommy meetups, like mompreneur, like mom entrepreneur meetups. You can find small business meetups, women entrepreneur meetups. There's a ton. Like, definitely, like, I know there are like women empowerment groups. There, Chamber of Commerce. There's also the American Business Women's Association is one. Tons of options, right? Sometimes they do virtual. I've found since COVID, a lot of things have kind of like moved back to in person. So it's not really feasible for me. But I really did enjoy going before I had kids, or when I only had one, and could easily, find childcare. So basically, when you're going to these events, yes, it's awesome to meet people. Like, yes, it's fun to network and go to happy hour or breakfast or whatever, right? But go in strategically. Like, really find those people you want to work with, and get their contact information. Like, get an email, and then within 48 hours, make sure you're following up. Hey, Jane, I loved meeting you at the Women Entrepreneur Networking event. I'd love to like grab coffee sometime, or I'd love to do a virtual coffee chat, right? And really just start building that rapport, building those relationships. So relationships are going to be key. And then once you kind of do this, all these different things, it'll start to snowball. I've actually had clients refer me other clients. So, it's definitely, okay, sorry, making sure he's good back there. He's just chilling. I've had clients refer me to other clients and so on and so forth, and it just really snowballs. Okay. So, it takes a lot of consistency, being consistent, and just like reaching out, right? It's a numbers game. I tell people that all the time. It's a numbers game. So the more you reach out, the more likely you are to get on a coffee chat or discovery call and land that client. So with that being said, that's the end of the mini training. I do want to give you the details of the deal of the day. If you've been following along, you know that I am sunsetting a lot of, or all basically, except for my free ebook. I'm sunsetting all my digital products to make way for something bigger, better, beefier, like even more jam-packed with value. and I'm so excited about it. That's in the works, so stay tuned. But the deal of the day today is going to be the How to Find Clients mini course. And basically what that is, I'm giving you the exact scripts. Like, I went through my email inbox and the scripts that have got me clients. Like, I'm going in there, I'm giving you a document full of the different kinds of scripts, including follow-ups, all of that, right? The scripts, you're also getting a video training on exactly how to find clients. Like, this was just a broad overview. I'm giving you more in depth in the mini course, and then also a pitching sheet tracker or reach out tracker, and it's like a Google, not Excel, what is it called? Google Sheets that you can make a copy of to your Google Drive and keep track of everything there. And that's what I have found works the best. So we're going to say 3 o'clock. So from now until 3 p.m. tomorrow, Central Time, that is going to be available. It's usually $47. It's going to be $17 for 24 hours only, and then it's going away. So if you purchase that, and if you purchase that product, you have access forever, okay? You will still have access. You just will not be able to purchase it after tomorrow at 3 p.m. So if that is something you're like, yes, I am on board, I'm ready to get clients, I'm ready to reach out and make it happen, then please, please, please grab it, because it's gone. Yesterday I had a couple people grab the Getting Started mini course, and I'm so excited. That's now gone. You can't purchase it anymore. They still have their access, but so tomorrow at 3 p.m. the How to Find Clients mini course is going away. So if that's something that you've kind of been on the fence about, but you're ready, it's $17 instead of $47, and then it's going away. So make sure you grab it. I'll put the link below. And as always, if you have any questions, please comment below, or if you're more comfortable sending me a DM, that works too. Hopefully everybody has a great Wednesday.